I don't really understand the point of Thanksgiving when, like, you have to dress up and then you're just gonna go eat all this food and then just, end up unbuttoning your shirt and just like, oh, this is, a national pig-out excuse in fancy clothing day. But, hey, you gotta be thankful for that kind of stuff sometimes. So, what's up, guys? For those of you stateside, happy Thanksgiving. For those of you, happy Thursday, I suppose. I don't know. It's just a regular day, so that's why I didn't really feel like doing a special or anything. I might plan on a Christmas special, but for today, it's, I'm just gonna go to a relative's house, eat food, and call it a day. So, we'll go ahead and get into today's game, which is actually going to be a game against someone by the name of, who was it? ChopSuey55. We had a UU match. This is from the stream where I was testing out, like, a shit ton of new pokes. As a result, like, almost everything on this team is brand new, so you guys will, have an interesting time watching this. Let me just lower the volume on that, and we'll go ahead and play it back right now. Alright, now, that Victini is new. That's my fourth Victini. The Chandelure is new, Weavol's new, Yanmega is new for me, and the Blastoise is new. So I think the only thing on this team that you guys might have maybe seen like once or twice, maybe, I think, and that's kind of pushing it, is that Ludicolo. But other than that, he's got a UU team going. I think it's the exact same one he used against NBZ in his video from a couple days ago or something of the sort. But, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Victini, and he's going to lead off with Ambipom. Now, I'm expecting the Ambipom, to just go for the fake out right off the bat because he doesn't really have anything else to lose. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch out, go into my Chandelure. That is actually a, I think it's a sub-split dual stab or something like that. So, I'm not Scarf, but he's probably going to suspect it is, just, based on the way I brought it in. But I do have a different Scarfer. It has a, a completely different name. He's going to hit me with a Banded Payback. Now, I have not seen a Banded Ambipom, before, but he's probably suspecting that I'm Scarf, which is why he goes out and Rotom, to take the Fire Blast, because, I wouldn't go for Shadow Ball on an Ambipom. That'd be kind of stupid early in the game. But Life Orb Fire Blast does a really good amount, and I'm just really good with that. So, even if he does kill me off right here, I don't get much use with this Chandelure. I think I get use with it in a different game or something like that. But I do get switch advantage, and I do get probably around 50% of his health off. So, that's not bad. That's, I could have made better use of it in, a different game. But, hey, can't always get what you want. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Yanmega, and I'm going to just go ahead and Protect. I think this is just the Life Orb set. I hadn't really had one of these other than the one on my Metal Gear team. But he goes for the Switcheroo, which right off the bat tells me that I think he's banded. So, he's going to, he's going to switch out here. I kind of predict him to go, not stay in and Switcheroo again. Because I don't really mind having a choice band. Like, it would kind of suck that I had it. And, I'd lose my Life Orb potency. But, as long as I got the speed boost going, as long as I can stay and take a hit for one turn, it's not the worst thing in the world to have a choice band on. And I'm probably thinking, like, what? You have a special set? The rest of my pokes don't want to shut up. Maybe my Victini, but whatever. So, I'm thinking that it's not going to be a major loss at that point. And he does switch out, thinking that I'm going to switch out. It doesn't work out for him. So, he goes into Empoleon right now as I go into my Yanmega. I'm thinking he's especially defensive set, just, based on how he's brought it in. And he does wall, the majority of my set, except for Giga Drain, which would hit neutral. So I switch out to Ludicolo, because if I'm lucky, I can go ahead and get a couple Sword Dances in. Maybe he'll think I'm going to be doing something else, and try to hit me with a Scald or something like that. But that's a physical Ludicolo. So he roars me back into Yanmega. I'm like, hey, this is what I was trying to avoid, because I know you're going to do Stealth Rock and Roar and all that shit. The instant I see Roar, I know it's going to have Stealth Rock. So, I decided Giga Drain because I know he's probably going to end up phasing me out at one point or other. Might as well get damage in while I'm here. So I go for 2 Giga Drains. Doesn't even get him down to half or anything. Well, ish. You want to take that? Take it. So, I know he's going to end up roaring me out. I'm above half health, so I can take one switch in, but I need to make sure it's not going to be by roars. So, thankfully, he does roar me out into my Weavile, which I've named Shadow Force, because, back in the GameFAQs days, I thought, you could pass down any egg move, or any move via, breeding and stuff, I guess. So I was like, okay, yeah, Weavile gets Shadow Force, just because, it's a move, and you can pass down moves. I was such a nub back in the day, so that kind of explains that name. But it's just a regular Life Orb Weavile, so I got a lot of Life Orb on this team. But I'm going to hit him with a low kick, take him out. Not with the Shadow Force, I can tell you that much. But he brings in his Ambipom right now. I know in order to take me out, he's going to have to go for the Fake Out. Because he has Switcheroo, he's more than likely banded, which was what I've been, suspecting the whole time. So, if I lose out on Weavile right there, I know my next switch will be absolutely free because he can't go for Fake Out multiple times. Now, what I want to do right here is coax out the Sceptile because this is a Specs Blastoise, so I'm going to go for Specs Ice Beam. And, a lot of the new Pokemon I've actually brought to this match are actually putting in some work because Specs Ice Beam OHKOs the Sceptile, who's probably expecting a Scald or a Rapid Spin or something like that, a resisted hit. Nope. take him out in one shot. But because Jolteon comes in, I'm definitely going to have to switch out. I don't really have anything that wants to take it. I want to keep my Victini as fresh as possible to deal with both Jolteon and, I don't think I took out the Ambipom, I might have just taken it out, and I'm not really remembering. No, I don't think I've taken it out yet. So, Jolteon and Ambipom are what I'm keeping Victini around for. Ludicolo is probably my weakest link, because I'm not going to get an opportunity to set up a Sword Stance with, you know, both of those running around. So I need a safe switch into Victini, so I can take out one or the other. So, with that in mind, he's going to take me out with a double hit. I don't even care. So, and I'm not seeing Life or Rico, which, you know, also kind of confirms it as well. The fact that he switched out after the fake out should definitely, and, you know, switcheroo above all else should definitely tell you that he's choiced. But this is a Scarf Victini, and I gotta tell you, the amount of Scarf Victini I have been exposed to myself in, like, the past week or so has really made me take a liking to it. I really like running Scarf Victini. I think it is just fantastic. So, I might, you know, be running this thing a lot more often. Who knows? But in this game, it does put in some work, and I'm relatively satisfied with that. But because of the speed drop from V-Create, he knows he's pretty safe to bring in his Jolteon and go for a Volt Switch. Recognizing that, you know, I don't really have too many options, but he actually goes for the Shadow Ball, which is like, maybe Blastoise can take it, but because I am an offensive set, as opposed to a defensive set, I don't take it as well as I'd like to, and, you know, it's going to be an easy two-hit KO. If it wasn't, I probably would have just gone for Spec Surf. I don't think it would have killed, but, hey, you know, whatever, so. I go into Yanmega because I know I can protect and get faster than him, but the thing is that I've taken half from Stealth Rocks, so I'm going to need to be a little bit more careful. He does predict my protect very nicely. I really wanted to go for the Giga Drain, but the risk factor was just a little bit too high. I didn't want him predicting that and then going, you know, straight away from their Shadow Ball. I figured a Life Orb Giga Drain would do a really good amount to Golurk to the point where maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't be able to sub, or, you know, I was kind of thinking that if he subbed, I was going to be kind of screwed, because I think the only other thing I have right now is Victini, and I would have to break the sub, and then I wouldn't be faster than Jolteon after going for V-Create. I think I would probably have to go for some Zen Headbutts, and I don't think the Zen Headbutt would have taken out the Jolteon. So, if he has Stone Edge, then I'm kind of fucked. Otherwise, I think I should be good to go, because Yanmega has a little bit of natural defense bulk. I think this set actually happens to have a little bit in defense as well. So, I go for the Giga Drain to get a little bit of health back, you know, try to buffer away a little bit of that Life Orb recoil. And he shows me Shadow Punch, which is, you know, fairly common on the sub Iron Fist set, which runs Shadow Punch, Focus Punch, and either Earthquake or Stone Edge, you know, a combination of those moves. But it tends to be sub punching with Earthquake, and then, you know, it's sub and Focus Punch for sure, just because Iron Fist boosts it real nice. So, I'm gonna go for another Giga Drain, end up taking that thing out. And I think I've definitely got enough speed to take out Jolteon, but I don't think I'm going to be able to take it out in one hit, which is okay with me because I've done a really good job of taking care of my Victini, and as such, immediately after he takes me out, if, you know, I don't manage to take this thing out with a Bug Buzz, which is my most powerful move on this set, it'll do a really good amount, but because he's at full health, I didn't get any hazard set up. He lived with a, you know, a smidge thing, you know, like a, I don't know, like a king-size smidge, I don't even know. So, he takes me out with a, what was that, a Thunderbolt? Whatever. So, bringing Victini, gonna go ahead and V-Create, and that's gonna leave me with the, somewhat narrow 1L, I suppose. I was kind of taking care of that thing, so, works for me. Anyways, if you guys, I can't even talk. If you guys enjoyed this match, you're welcome to like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And, that should definitely do it out of me for today. I don't have any other videos lined up. I've kind of been working on my deck on the side for TCGO. I'm really close to finishing it, so, you know, you can keep a lookout for that tomorrow, if I manage to finish it between tonight and, tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. Gotta record more Penumbra. Tournament people, I've extended the deadline, you know, an extra day, because I recognize a lot of you are not going to be able to battle, you know, those of you in the States. So, you know, you have until Wednesday to get those done. But, you know, as a result, you're still going to need to get your video responses in by tonight. I only have one video response. If I don't get any other video responses from the tournament, I'm going to push that one through automatically. It wasn't a bad game, just, you know, if you want a chance, then, you know, go ahead and put yours in. Yeah, that should do it out of me. So those of you, you know, stateside, happy Turkey Day, you know, ham, whatever you happen to be eating. I don't know what I'll be eating. More likely going to end up being ham, because I find turkey to be a little dry. Yeah, I'll see you guys not tomorrow, because tomorrow's tournament video. Monday? Monday.